Amazon MCF lets you fulfill your multi-channel orders from FBA inventory. Using MCF for your online stores in Goflow has never been easier. Let's look at setting up MCF for your Shopify store, for example. Step number 1 is to set up your inventory allocation rules. Goflow makes that really easy. Start by selecting your FBA warehouse. And now, whenever there's any change in inventory in that FBA warehouse, Goflow will automatically sync that information to Shopify so that you can get orders for those products. If you also fulfill orders from your own warehouse, you can select that here as well, say my default warehouse here. Now, Goflow will combine the inventory information from both of these warehouses and send that to Shopify, so you can make sales both against inventory in your own warehouse and the FBA warehouse. Now, once orders start flowing into Goflow, each order will be assigned to the correct warehouse. So Goflow has complex order routing rules, as you can see here. This determines the fulfillment warehouse for the orders, and you can specify a list of multiple warehouses. So right now I have this default warehouse set up, which would be your own warehouse for direct fulfillment. Say you want to instead fulfill orders via MCF. You could select the FBA warehouse here, and from now on, all the orders that come in will automatically be assigned to Amazon for fulfillment. If you don't have it in Amazon, say you also stock it in your own warehouse, no problem. You can add additional warehouses here, and Goflow will automatically route the order to the correct warehouse that has inventory. If you have inventory for a given order in FBA, the order will be routed to FBA. Otherwise, it will go to your own warehouse. And this setting can be done on a per store level or even on an individual product level, setting up exactly which product should be fulfilled from which warehouse. Additionally, you can even set up proximity-based rules where you might want, say you have your own warehouse on the East Coast and you want to fulfill orders from the East Coast directly from your own warehouse, and for the rest of the country, you want to use MCF. You can do that as well. So here we have a general destination group. Let's set up another group and let's go into destinations here. So here we're going to say that any orders that ship to the Northeast and to the Southeast. We could do this based on a whole region or individually for each state. You could even put in granular zip codes for these destination groups. Now I have a new group for Northeast and Southeast, and I can set up my warehouses here as well. So let's say here I'm going to say that I want to fulfill orders from default. Again, if I don't have it in default, I can always fall back to FBA. And maybe for the rest of the country, I want to first send it to FBA and then fall back to my default warehouse. There's a lot of complex rules you can set up that way. So slot MCF into your existing fulfillment network based on what makes sense for you. Now, as orders start flowing in, each order is assigned to a warehouse. If I go here to orders, we see orders coming in from all these different channels, and they're all assigned to the correct warehouse based on all of your settings. Any warehouse that gets assigned to a 3PL, such as FBA via MCF, goes into this bucket here on the left. We can see we have 8 orders to fulfill. We'll go in here. Let's go into this order, and this order needs to be fulfilled by Amazon via MCF. So you see here, we right away pulled the listing for this product from Amazon. We see the listing on Amazon has 89 units fulfillable, meaning up to 89 units can be fulfilled via MCF. So this order can go out to Amazon. We can pop in here to the shipping options. Goflow automatically pulls all service levels available with the promised delivery dates and the cost for each one. You just hit save and you can continue sending it to Amazon. Additionally, let's jump back right in here. We also support blank box. Amazon has the option to pack your orders in boxes that are not branded with Amazon's branding. Say you have your own brand, or you're working with a third party that doesn't want boxes to be shipped to customers with Amazon's branding. You can select here that you only want to send it in a blank box. And Goflow will check right away with Amazon whether they have it available in blank box. For example, this particular one, they don't have available in blank box. We show it to you right away so that you don't have errors after the fact. In addition to blank box, you can also ask Amazon not to ship the order with Amazon Logistics, so that if somebody places an order on your Shopify store, they won't see an Amazon truck pulling into their driveway and delivering it. These are options that you can select manually every time you come in here, or you can actually jump right into the settings for your Amazon FBA warehouse. And as we see here, we have required blank box and block Amazon Logistics off right now. But if we turn that on, first off, you see, we turned on blank box and it says here clearly that when we'll send inventory information to Shopify in this case, or any channel where Goflow keeps your inventory in sync with MCF, we will only send the individual units of inventory that are available in blank box, since you only want to fulfill orders in blank box. And we can also set here to select the block Amazon Logistics. Now, if we go back to our orders awaiting fulfillment and I jump into this order, you'll see right away on the right side that blank box and block Amazon Logistics have already been selected. And this is warning me right now in line that none are available in blank box in this case. If it would be available, obviously, we would be able to continue. Finally, the last piece that I want to show you here is that the real power of Goflow's integration with Amazon comes from absolute automation. We can jump right back into this warehouse. And here we have the option to auto-fulfill orders. With auto-fulfill orders enabled, let's turn it on, see what it says. If we enable autofill orders, that means any order that comes into Goflow and is assigned to be fulfilled by MCF, Goflow will automatically send it to MCF without any human intervention necessary. Goflow will determine the speed based on the promised speed for the customer. Say the customer paid extra for expedited shipping on Shopify, then Goflow will send this order to MCF requesting expedited shipping. There's absolutely no human interaction involved. With this option enabled, all you have to do is send in your physical inventory to Amazon. We have a whole inbound shipment flow that we're not going to get into right now. Once you have the inventory in Amazon, Goflow will pick up the information about that inventory. Goflow constantly syncs that with FBA and send that inventory information to Shopify. As we see here, Shopify, or any other store, no matter which one, you select here all of your settings for the inventory that you want to send. As orders start flowing into Goflow, these orders are automatically sent to Amazon for fulfillment. You wouldn't even have to visit this page here. It would happen automatically behind the scenes. As soon as Amazon ships those orders, Goflow will pick up the tracking information from Amazon, send the tracking information back to the store, say Shopify in this case. The customer gets a shipment notification, a nice email with the tracking number that they can track, and that closes the loop. All of that without any human intervention. It could even happen over weekends, over holidays, or any time when you wouldn't possibly be able to do all of this manually. It all happens behind the scenes, and the sales just keep flowing in and being fulfilled completely automated.